It's a lot of fun in studio today.
Yes.
The Malagasy fans, they believe wherever they have been is good enough for them, but they hope to go further than the quarterfinals that they'll be playing today. Mukam.
Mike, I know you've mentioned your team of the tournament has been Benin. Benin yesterday got out of the tournament. But for me, Madagascar has been personally my team of the tournament. No one expected anything from them. And coming into your first ever African Cup of Nations, sinking Nigeria, who played against South Africa yesterday, and it looked like they gave them a wake-up call. And now tonight they're facing off against Tunisia. It's been incredible, and to have them here in studio, at least Bernard will get to learn how to pronounce some of those names.
Yes. That has been a very big talking point in the build-up and even during the African Cup of Nations because of the names from Madagascar. And also, Mike, I think the question this afternoon should be, of course, based on Madagascar's performance in this year's Africa Cup of Nations. They have, some would say, are the dark horses of this tournament. So do you think that Madagascar's fairy tale will continue after today's quarterfinals? Do you think Madagascar's fairy tale will continue after today's game against Tunisia? Just send in your feedback on our SMS line 22422 and at Twitter at Bernard Ndong, at Michael Kenyan, at Mukami Mambora, and at Citizen TV Kenya. But Mukami, so far we have teams that have already qualified.
Exactly. Let's just take a look at some of those highlights of the games that took place yesterday, starting off with that cracker of a game, Nigeria taking on South Africa, and Ikong from Nigeria gifting Nigeria a dramatic winner late in the half to give them that lead and that victory into the semi-final. And of course, in the earlier kickoff, Idris Ghana Gay scored the all-important winner in Senegal's hard-fought 1-0 victory over Benin in their game in the 30th June Stadium. Means the Lions of Teranga will face off with either Madagascar or Tunisia, the winners of tonight's game. And of course, in the other kickoff, Ivory Coast will be facing off against Algeria. Algeria being one of the teams to watch this tournament, yet to concede a goal, yet to drop a single point as well. And they will be facing off with Ivory Coast today. 4 successive victories at the tournament have emphasized not only the potential, but it's emboldened the side who have technical abilities often sunk by a fragile mentality. The team coach, Belmadi, said the team's focus is going to be maintaining a defense that has yet to leak a single goal in the tournament. Algeria have won all 4 games the tournament in the process, but with just 1 day left before the game, Ivory Coast coach Ibrahim Kamara appeared confident about meeting the Algerians. He said his team will be counting on the weakness of the Algerian opponents. Ivory Coast forward Wilfred Zaha secured a 1-0 win over Mali with a late goal. Tournament, but in one of the most remarkable stories in the competition's history, the team from the Indian Ocean's island, which apart from the animated film named after the country, is probably best known for its unique wildlife. They have reached the quarterfinal and faced Tunisia today. Their romantic run to the last 8 has caused such joy in the country that President Andry Rajoelina chartered a plane to take himself and supporters to the round of 16. We'll hopefully get a chance to listen to some of those clips. And of course, listen to the Alpha Barea themselves who are here in studio.
Mukabi, you should have seen when you pronounce the president's name. All of them hid their faces.
They're like, no.
Say, no.
Please, now I can finally get some help.
Oh, yes.
I think this team has been the worst for journalists. Some journalists are just like, just so that we don't have to pronounce the names.
I do not even try.
There's a joke going around that.
Yes.
Journalists in Egypt are asking for extra pay just to pronounce the Malagasy names.
Of course. You guys, there's no short name. None is 4 syllables. Yeah. It goes 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's to make up for our height.
Oh. You need to go for a training.
To pronounce the names?
Yes. But free of charge.
Today we learn. Mokambi, today we learn. They say long names, they compensate for height. That's what they've said, not me.
Yeah.
You know?
But is there a history behind how names are made? Because I know in a lot of Kenyan tribes, you're named after your father, your father's father, and I don't know if
the time of the day that you were born,
exactly.
stuff like that.
Yeah, let me explain. Most of Malagasy names are starting by Ra, means blood. Like blood of somebody. But not all of Malagasy people, but people from the highland. But I can tell you people from the coast, they have a short name like Zafi Albert. One of the presidents, you see, Zafi Albert, very short. So this long name is somehow from Asia background or somehow, but we have also short name, very short one, but once we want to tell people what is your name and you work on Excel sheet, then you will be in trouble because you have to change everything.
You have to extend.
Yeah.
What are your full names? All your names?
Mine is Rakutuarshan. When I pronounce it, it's short, but if you read it, Rakotoarisa Ona. You need to breathe one.
You need to breathe in between.
You need to breathe in between, otherwise you will suffocate.
My good Lord. What's yours?
My name is Fali Nirina. Family name is Rabezafi Mandimbi.
Mike Visa.
Rabezafi Mandimbi.
Roba mnaweza andika hiyo jina. Just spell it. So
they'll have it down by the end of the show.
I can say it in two syllables. Rabezafi Mandimbi. So it's RABEZAFIMAINDMBY.
Roba mmepata hiyo? In fact, they're writing it down. They're saying, repeat again.
Oh, really?
Yes, you spell it out again.
Okay. RABEZAFIMAINDIMBY. INDY.
My good Lord. In fact, imagine they're writing it down and it's still a problem. Now they're counting.
Mike, you're holding a very beautiful young girl. The mother is sitting right here. Maybe we can also speak to her. She can also give us her name and,
Oh, yes.
So my daughter's name is Mianza Rakutuarilina. And my name is Intu Rakutuarilina.
Rakutualina. Okay.
I think mine is slightly shorter, but you can still you still see the Ra, as my father explained earlier.
Okay.
For the rest, let's see the other names, Mike.
By the way, it's interesting to know their names.
We're learning more. What does your name mean, by the way?
Intua, it means endowed with the best or all the best.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You have the best right there. The little one.
My name is Felana Marie.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does it mean, your name?
Felana means petals. Petals, like a flower.
Like a flower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest so far.
My name is
the long name.
Oh, there's a long name.
Rabezafi Mandimbi.
What?
Rabezafi Mandimbi.
Rabezafi Mandimbi.
Yeah, it's the same as my brother.
Okay.
Those are three names. Three in one.
my name is Janine Rakutuarisauna.
Rakutua.
It's the name of my husband.
Okay. What does your name mean?
Janine.
Your last name?
Last name?
Son of Rakoto.
Son of Rakoto.
Who is the Makon?
Son of Rakoto.
Son of Rakoto.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
My name is Fanomezana Razana Maru.
Razana Maru.
Yes.
Okay.
Fanomezana mean gift.
Gift.
Yes.
Okay.
My name is Herintoa Rakutarishan, like my father's name. But usually we call me Harry. And Harry in Malagasy means force.
Force?
Yeah.
Okay.
The same way Madagascar have been playing in the tournament.
So my name is Tefinanahari Randriamarolo. So Tefinanahari means forged by God, and Randriamarolo means I will not be alone. I'll be with many people.
Wow.
We never walk alone.
My name is Rabezafi Mandimbi Mark Fidel, which is meaning Rabezafi Mandimbi, like I'll have many descendants from me.
Okay.
Then I've got her and the other boy there.
Okay. And you can speak Swahili also?
Kidogo tu sio vile.
Madagascar kwa Kiswahili, sio?
Sio all of the country, lakini on the side. Some part of the coast, they speak a little bit, but some change the word after.
Okay. Where did it come from?
From the Arabic. The time they come in, like in Majunga, Maruvai, You see, according to your
just
historic,
hold up the microphone. Yeah.
your historic in Fort Jesus, even as you have visited there is some relationship between those people before and according to the things in Maruvai, there is some wood that you people brought from that side to come there. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
DJ Val, you have any special name?
My name is Walcott Wala.
Walcott.
Yeah, I'm a DJ and a footballer at the same time.
Yes. What do you think about Madagascar?
As worked after. Madagascar has been the greatest. I don't think I've seen such a great team like this. AFCON has been very, very difficult for you guys. In fact, you should clap for yourselves. You guys are awesome. It's so hard to find underdogs being super dogs. Yeah. Thanks for participating.
Thank you. I'm wondering, are you guys as surprised as the rest of the continent as how far you're doing and how well you've done? Did you actually have an inkling that this is how well the team could perform, or are you just as shocked as the rest of the continent?
Now the microphone goes to the footballers.
I think everybody in the world right now is looking after the Malagasy team since it is going the tournament. According to the size, we are small on the size, but the way they perform there right now, they are working like as a team. So I think that make them to success, because they don't play individually, but always as a group, as a team.
And this explains why they were the first team to qualify, yeah?
Exactly.
Yes.
Just about to get to that point. We were the first team to qualify. He didn't think of us that we were going to qualify. So the best thing that ever happened to Madagascar was coming into the tournament as underdogs. No team expected a very hard game from us, or a very challenging game. So I think that they undermined in terms of training. So yes, but I believed with the spirit that we had from the government and the people in Madagascar, the team was more united and they were willing. They gave it their all to play for country.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you look at when you played the first friendly match, you played against Kenya. Was there a panic that we lost to Kenya? Oh my God, it has started.
Well, in a game, there's always a winner and a loser. So, those people who believe in themselves, saying like, I don't want to name those people who say we are very strong, but they still lost. And the same, we have a saying in Madagascar saying the ball is round, meaning you don't know where it's going. They are full of unexpected things. But to respond to what she said, were we shocked? Yes, we are very shocked, and this is why people went all over the street, all the young, everybody was there, and sad news. Some people even lost their life because of this unexpected victory. But
How do you mean? What happened?
In front of the screen, and they fainted, and were there taken to the hospital, and unfortunately they lost their life. But I think we are ready. The fact that the president is very supportive. He went specifically to Egypt to support the team. They hired 2 planes now to go to Egypt. Right now it's already in Cairo. And this spirit, I think this has an impact on the team. The spirit, the united spirit of Madagascar people, even we are in Madagascar or spread over the world, everybody is supporting the team. And this gives somehow, like kind of energy to boost them. And they're really, and we hope that this evening we'll win again. But if we lost, we are also prepared. We are already happy to make this long trip from no participation before, and now we are already in 4th quarter-final.
Now tell me, how was the win against Nigeria received? Because it shocked everyone.
It was very sweet. We were very happy. Actually, the whole country was happy. For the first time in Madagascar, we've been so united. We have a history of political turmoil and stuff. This game, the football tournament, brought everybody together, regardless of your political class, your social class. Everyone was on the streets, be it from the high-end neighborhoods to those. They would just meet in the city center and celebrate. Nobody knew where they came from or anything. So we were very happy to win Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes.
So today we should expect a party in Antananarivo, whether there is a win, a loss, or whatever the result. Celebration is there on the streets today.
Yes, yes.
Maybe somebody should tell me from that other side, how have people organized themselves to watch the games? What is the arrangement? Because like in Kenya, when our national team is playing, you'll find people clustered in social places, painted in all the Kenyan colors. How is it back in Madagascar?
So the presidency has arranged to have a few big screens in the big cities. Of course, there's the pubs, very, that you see as well in Kenya, as you explained earlier, at home, in groups. In other countries, apart from Madagascar, the diaspora are getting together and watching together, painting our faces in the color of our flag. We're just really, really excited and proud that we're able to see our team do so well.
Yeah. And then I have a quick question. For Tanzania, just qualifying to the African Cup of Nations, it was the first time in quite a while. And one of the things, we have to return. She's getting fast.
Now she's getting cranky.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
So I was saying, like, for Tanzania, they were rewarded with something by the president. I think, I'm not quite certain about this, but I think some of the players got like plots. What do you think is awaiting these players when they go back to Madagascar? How will they be received first by the country and then also by the president? How will he reward him?
Sorry if I'm the one who's taking that question again. Thank you for the question. I think even the time our team was qualified, our president is already decided also to give money under his name and the name of the Malagasy people. They give like 700,000 million ariary. That much money, I don't know how to convert it.
Into dollars even, at least
Quick conversion is being done here.
It's a lot of money, that money. And then, they have seen also the player from other country like Tanzania, as you mentioned, Uganda, as you've seen, the president offer some things to them as a reward. But I think after this one, even they reach this quarterfinal, since the players already got the first slot, I think the president and the country will do some things also. Apart of that, there is the total, there is big company also has already given some money to them, some sponsor to the players.
And for now, some of the people who don't really watch football, how have you been taking the tournament? Have you now been watching every single game for Madagascar? Have you been following the rest of the tournament? Or how has the team now encouraged you to actually start supporting the game?
Thank you. Great question. I think I'll start it on a personal note. Let's just say that all the mothers that never used to watch soccer, all watch it with a lot. They're really, really putting their whole heart into it. And it's amazing to watch. My own mother was very invested and it was great. It's really a great feeling. Everyone is united.
Mama, you have to say something. Have you watched the game?
Mommy shy. Let's talk to the young boy there, the young footballer. I saw him juggling the ball. Yeah. Just tell us, your team, Madagascar, the name Alefa Barea. What does it mean?
Alefa Barea really means like a cow,
Yes.
a male cow. It means encourage the team because in Madagascar they really like the bulls, like all that, and it resembles the country. So when they said Alefa Barea, it means that they want the country to win.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So Alefa is Malagasy.
Yeah. It's
Malagasy.
Go.
It means go.
Yeah.
Okay. How have you seen the team perform? Did you expect them to reach where they have? Because
No.
it's the first time.
No. Some players we didn't really knew, like we didn't knew the captain. So when we saw the captain, this guy's name is Faneva Ima. So people were shocked. It's a captain, but really in the past few years they didn't really knew them. So it's like it's a new people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking at the team itself, it's interesting that he's pointed out some of the players. There's one key player called Amada. Is it Amada? Is it pronounced Amada? Amada. He's been almost like one of the key players for Madagascar. God forbid anything happens to him tonight.
Yes, Amada scored once, by the way, at the last match.
A wonderful goal.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we hope he will continue in that sense, in that way, to score again and to score even more. Yes.
But looking at the team as well, is it a team of because a lot of other teams they have certain individuals that carry the team forward. For example, Nigeria, they have Mahrez. Other countries like Tanzania had Mwana Samata. For Madagascar, is it individual brilliance or is it a collective or is it a bit of both?
I think it's a bit of both. I'm not really a football specialist, but what I heard from the comments and the news, it's really a collective play. So it's a bit of both. There is individual talent, but at the same time, they really play as a team.
Mike, they play as a team, a unit, Alefa Barea.
Those guys, they're enjoying themselves.
Yes.
And that is what I like about the Madagascar team. Even when they are behind, you will not see them change and start playing in panic or defensive. They go for what they want. And even the small crowds of the Madagascar fans who are there, they push them. The noise they make in that stadium actually pushes them. And that's just one of the points that we have noted. I can say you're an ardent fan because it's only your jersey that has the barrier, right? And that's why they do this.
Yes.
Yes, that's a sign of the bull.
Yes, that's a sign of the bull.
Is it a celebration in everything else, or this is just for the team?
It's mostly for the team. It just signifies the. If I can just point out at this.
Yes.
The cow, the barrier, has a horn. So to replicate it on the field, they're the cows of the barrier of Madagascar. So yeah, this goes a long way in showing that they're the cows. So it's a celebratory kind of what do you call this?
It's like you're charging.
In Kenya, the Maasais, the Pokots, and the Turkanas, they really value their cows. In fact, Maasai say all the cows are theirs. So when they find the cows, they say these ones are ours. So I don't know in Madagascar if it's the same, the value that they put on the herds of cattle that somebody has.
Yes, cattle is very valuable in Madagascar. It's one of our biggest assets. But also, one thing you should know, take note of, is that once upon a time in Madagascar, the cows, if I can call it, was higher in terms of population than the population itself.
Oh.
Yes, so
the cattle population was more than the
human population, yeah.
What?
So we can call it, very interesting.
Something interesting I've noticed. He has sort of a Kenyan accent. Ama, is it just me?
I'm getting to that. He's very Kenyan. Just look at the comments there first. Let's go into the comments that people have put in first.
So remember, we're asking about Madagascar. The focus is on the barrier and whether their Cinderella run can continue. We have at Danilo Mwangi who says the barrier will hope to continue the Cinderella run at the Continental Showpiece when they take on the Carthage Eagles, but today will be the end of the road for them. But I hope they prove me wrong. Then we have Jeffrey Kamau who says Madagascar is not Benin. They are scoring loads of goals, and against a Tunisia side that has ridden on luck, just like Benin, Madagascar has the edge on this. Then
that
we
is
have
so true, by the way. I agree with that, totally.
And then they have Ivan Lango who says today is going to be the end of Madagascar fairy tale in the tournament. Though to be frank, they performed beyond expectations. Congrats to them. Then we also have Frank Magoba who says, sure, seeing where they've come from back in the group stages, I believe they can play even better tonight, not forgetting those long names. Then we have at Fab Karis who says Madagascar might actually upset Tunisia considering how poor the Carthage Eagles have been in this tournament. Then we have Wycliffe Joseph who says, yes, the sensational Madagascar. These guys are on a mission to make history. I wouldn't be surprised if they are in the final. Remember, they beat Nigeria, they beat DRC. Beautiful football. Then we have Kibet Koech who says, what's the name of people of Madagascar? Take example, people of Kenya are Kenyans, Nigeria, Nigerians. I think you guys can answer that for
Malagasy or Madagascar?
We are Malagasy.
Malagasy.
Malagasy, the people, the language, the culture. It's all Malagasy.
Malagasy.
Yes.
Okay, there you have it, Quebec. Malagasy. Today we're learning, huh? So just keep
It's a
your
full
views.
lesson,
Keep your views coming in. Just let us know how you think Madagascar will perform tonight against Tunisia. We're taking a quick break. When we get back, we get into the team formation, and some of us continue to learn how to pronounce their names. We'll be back in just a bit.